in the stream. Wow. What is going on today? Wow. What is going on today? I just got me this thing. Let me move that. What's going on today? First of all, I had an echo, like it was two of me. I was like, oops, let's go stop in my computer. But anyway, hello, hello, hello. Hey, everybody. So, what is this one strategy? This one strategy that if you're missing that out of your post, then you're missing a whole great deal of people taking a look at what you're posting. There's this one particular word, it's a single word that creates a lot of traction in your social media posts. So we want to be able to use that. You want to be able to incorporate that in your post. That's a powerful strategy. And we're going to talk a little bit about it today, and you're going to go ahead and create some for yourself over the weekend and put it in your post next week. So, hello, where are you hopping in from? Let me know where you're hopping in from, and let me know how you're doing. Put that in the comments. And for those of you who have not met me before, my name is Yvette Garel, and I come to you live in this community Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and we talk all things social media strategies, tips, and tools. So if you're a home based business owner, a network marketer, could be a hold or could be, long time or just brand new, it doesn't matter. We're talking to everybody who wants to market their stuff online. So there are some proven strategies here that we have learned throughout my time here, and other persons have learned who are way more doing this before me, this online marketing, long for many years, and this proven strategy has worked hands down. It is powerful, my friends. And today we want to talk about curiosity. Curiosity in your post, curiosity in whatever you do on social media. Creating curiosity is one of the most powerful strategies that you can put in your social media post that will get people to take a look at you. Now, tell me, if when you go on social media and you open up, say you open up Facebook or you open up TikTok, whichever one, and you just see something that catches your eye, be like, man, I want to see that. And you'll be scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And when you take a stock, you're in there like an half an hour. You just keep going down the rabbit hole. You keep looking, and it's like it just consumes you. Curiosity. That's what that's why it is so powerful, because it holds your attention. You want to know more. Oh, I want to know more about this thing. And you keep going, you keep going, you keep going. And before you know it, you'll be like, oops, I spent too long here. What am I doing? What am I doing on TikTok? I'm all these things, all these, whether it be reels or written posts, or sometimes you have some um very catchy uh, post here on social media, like even long post, even long post, and you read it and it just holds your attention. It keeps you. Now, copywriting, my friends, is such a powerful skill. I want to be able to have that under my belt, like real. I want to be a great copywriter. So remember, I told you that, right? Want to be a great copywriter, because I find out that, or I've seen, or I've found out, whichever one, that the copyright, when you have good copywriting skills, you can hold the attention. When you write your post, you can just hold the attention right through it. I don't know about you. I have master's degree, and sometimes when you go in some books, you never want to stop reading. There's a book that I read, The Compound Effect. You don't want to stop reading that book. It is such an interesting book, and such a easy to read, and give you practical tips, and you just want more. You ever want more of something? You ever been to the restaurant and you got your food and you be like, man, I want more of this, or I want more, I need some more. That's what curiosity does. It 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 bears down on you so heavy, you want more. And that's what is supposed to be coming across in our post. Now, let me put the disclaimer out there. I don't necessarily all the time write, and create that depth of curiosity, but I'm striving towards that. And even a lot of folks who are marketing here online, sometimes, you really can't even, you don't get to go that deep because, man, but you find something that you can, okay, I want some more. I'm coming back for some more. Okay. So when you're marketing here online, you you need to, you should, you absolutely have to. You know why? Social media is so busy. Oh my goodness. You really have to stop the scroll, because if you don't, then people gonna just folks are gonna just slide over your stuff and go wherever their attention is kept. And remember, now we know that adults don't have a long attention span, right? They compare us with the goldfish. So, and I wouldn't say adults, I would just say people, especially these days. We don't have, who has time for that? Ain't nobody have time for that to be like digging. No, we want it right now. Just give it to us real and raw and right there. I don't want to be searching for it. Just give it to me. So you pique my interest. You create up this curiosity in me. I want it. Just give it to me, right? So that's that's the kind of attitude we've got to get now on social media, because you know why? It is busy. A lot more people are now on online marketing online. Look how many stores are closing down. You know why? Because they did not embrace the online presence, and now they're going flat broke, filing bankruptcy and all that. And this one particular one I heard, I was one of the stores that I really absolutely love, and I'm like, how they didn't catch an online wave? They didn't establish their products or their business online, and now the online space is just consuming, and the brick and mortar stores are just like struggling. You know, look in your neighborhood, go on the internet. You don't have to leave your house to shop, whether it's be groceries, whether it's be food, whether it's be furniture, or anything for your home. You can buy your car. Hello, you can shop for your car. I'm telling you, my friends. So who is gonna make the sale? Who's gonna make the sale? The one that presents the information in such a compelling way, in such a way that you gotta take a look. You have to stop. You must read that. You must be, I'm just saying that's how it is. And I'm sure I'm talking to you because, like, I'm talking to myself, because I do it too. I go on Amazon and I'm searching in so many varieties of things, and I'm looking, and I'm looking for what I'm looking for, right? But if and I'm reading the reviews and all of that good stuff all online. And I'm looking for what I'm looking for, because if I don't see it, then I'm gonna go to another site, and I'm searching for this particular thing, but I'm searching for certain things. I'm looking for maybe the features, usability, functionality, depending on what I'm saying. I'm buying, right? Same thing for us. We have got to put it out there that one, so when we brand, it should be so powerful and so strategic, so pointed, that people know exactly what we do. Okay. Like for me personally, I'm here to help anyone that want to take their business online with social media, help you to leverage the modern strategies of social media to not only bring your business online, but to maintain it online, to create that visibility, to stand out from the crowd, to help you to develop your brand, and there's all, a lot of stuff associated with social media. But naturally, I want you to find solution for your problems, because we just want to just come online. We want to be able to find the solution for the problem that we have. At the end of the day, we either are struggling network marketers, or we're struggling to sell our products, or we just flat out broke. We need some money. We need, I want to travel. I want to go somewhere. And, I need my health back. Yeah. So we come here with a lot of problems, looking for solutions. You know why I can say that? Because I remember, I remember during the pandemic. Oh my goodness. I don't know about you, but anxiety almost just put me to sleep all day long. It was so crazy in just thinking about all the things that were happening. My anxiety level was like this. And I was like, oh my goodness, it's so frustrating. So you couldn't go anywhere. You couldn't do this, stay away from the grocery store. You go in, boom, 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 and you wheel out. You know how I like to push my cart and to take my time and do my shopping. I don't know about you. Take my time. Couldn't do that because you don't want to be exposed. You don't want to be, and it just made me cringe. And so made me so anxious. And so I had to figure out, what am I going to do? So the online space was right here, right in, I could lie in my bed, I could sit on the couch, I could sit on my back porch, wherever I wanted to be, with my computer, with my phone, online, doing online stuff. And so I had to create that medium, so I could keep my anxiety of not losing my mind inside here. My friends used to say, Yvette, don't open the windows. They said, don't open up the windows, right? Because whatever is going to come through the windows, you go to the store, take your shoes off, take your clothes off. People go, it was a real cause for concern. Yeah. So, and I'm not the kind of person that really gets flustered very easily, but man, that thing drove me nuts. Yes, whatever it is, because one, you didn't want to catch that virus. No, nobody wanted to catch that virus. Nobody wanted to be exposed to that virus. So you had to do the things, that some of the things that you really didn't want to do, just to make sure that you weren't exposed. But it created another problem, makes you just sick to your stomach, because you can't do the things, you can't go to the movie. Everything was locked down. Oh my goodness. Do you understand what I'm saying? Create this, bottle you up in this space. And so the online space absorbed a lot of us, like myself, taking my business online, going the digital way, learning the digital, platforms and what to do in the digital world, and just immerse myself into a lot of stuff, that just kind of, so I could feel like me. I could find a way to diffuse that anxiousness and the anxiety that was associated with being locked in, locked down. I'm a traveler, couldn't go anywhere. Oh my goodness. I traveled but at one point in time, I decided that I was going to travel anyway. I was going to put the protocols in place, and I did. Oh my goodness. The airports were like ghost town. Seriously, I went from Washington, D.C. to Hawaii, and I stopped over in Los Angeles, and the airports were like ghost town. First of all the protocols were changed. you know, Nobody was touching anything. So if you had your boarding pass on your phone, you would scan that. And if you used your ID, you'd pick up your ID, and they had a thing and you scan that. No, but it would nothing, nobody was touching anything for you. Yes, social distancing, all of that. You wear your mask, but it was like ghost town. Not a lot of folks were traveling, but I went. Yeah, but followed the procedures. Everything was brand new. Oh my goodness. Everything was brand new. This was not my first trip to Hawaii, but all the processes and protocols changed. And so that was like a new adventure for me. But at the same time, I was still anxious. I was still anxious because there were people. Who knows? But you know what? It was either fear or faith. And I chose to do faith. So my curiosity, man, I'm like, man, what's gonna happen? When it got to where we're going, they had to call for the person to know that I was here, for to receive me, all kinds of newness. But anyway, yeah. So my point I'm making is we've got to show online in our posts, people become okay. So how did you do that? How did you do that? What happened when you got there? Curious, curious, curious. What happened? What's going on? You talk about your happy juice, or your whatever, your health and wellness products, or your credit counseling. So you just moved somebody from a 380 score to a 700. How did you do that? How did you do that? Because if you put that on out there, somebody's gonna be like, you know what? I got a score of 500. I want to get to 800. I need to have some help. So they're gonna reach out to you, right? So we create that curiosity, because curiosity is so powerful. They say curiosity killed the cat. So while I was doing my traveling, I'm gonna get you a little piece of the story. While I was doing my traveling to Hawaii, I made sure that I didn't even buy anything to eat. Yeah. So I made sure I had lunch before I left. Or yeah, it was mid-morning. So I had my meal before I left, because I was like, you know what? Some places were closed down anyway. So there was no need for me to go and eat anything. The only thing I wanted was a bottle of water after I cleared security. And I was good. Because once I sat in my seat, that's it. The only place I needed to go was the bathroom. And so you had to think again, oh, what's that going to be like? What's that going to look like? So many things along the way, but it was an eye opener. And I did do the travel. Like, you traveled? Yes, I did. Yes, I did in 2020, right in the middle of the pandemic. Yes, I did. And I was safe because I followed the protocols. I did what I was supposed to do, and just, yeah, got to the Hawaii. I had to quarantine. Yeah, 10 days. Yeah, answering those questions. Every morning I had to report. Such a newness. So, me, is that a faith or flight, or faith or fear, right? So I chose faith, and I got, everything was fine. But how do I actually put that in a way where people go, oh, so we had so many different, the bathroom, inside the body of the plane, when you meet people, that fist bump, whatever, when you got to your home with your relative, you want to make sure that, you do all these things before you immerse yourself. So curious, curious, curious. How did I do that? And I would share that with folks, and they'd be like, "Oh, you're just crazy, right?" Yeah, yeah, I'm kind of like that. But curiosity, my friends, online, we've got to create it. So whatever your product is, whatever your offer is, how are you going to present it, folks? We have some lines that are catchy, and that's why I say copywriters, they know how to get your attention. Just turn your TV on for a minute and watch some of those advertisements. Some of them be like, take you in. Just take up the magazine at the book stand sometimes and read and look at the how they on the front page. Those things that you see that make you want to be like, oh, I want to read that. So those are the things I'm talking about. In your post, your first line of defense, on top of everything, that first line. When I was doing story writing, I was told, they talked about the hook. Now I came over here in the digital space, in the copywriting space, and it's the same thing. There's something powerful about the hook. And that's where you begin with your curiosity, to hold the attention of your readers. So in your post, when you're writing out your post, or when you have a story to tell, or whatever it is, we want to make sure that that first line, because if you don't get my attention right off the bat, then I might not want to read anymore. But maybe it's a word, maybe it's a phrase, maybe it's just something that I'll be like, you know what, I have an interest in, I want to see. Some writings are really, that's like a gift, or your creativity, or some folks are just born like that. I mean, you meet some people, they just good, right? But some of us have to learn, like myself, right? So we continue to learn and to grow in this space. But people, when you see something like, for example, let me see, they said, oh my God, I'm trying this new liquid gold. What the hell is that? You're going to be like, oops, what is that liquid gold that lady talk about, right? And so, they're going to be like, oh, you don't want to know. It's so delicious. I love it. It mixes with that. It goes with that. You're going to be like, you know what? I really want to find out about that liquid gold. But just grabs your attention. If you're surfing the internet and you're looking for something in the health and wellness space, and somebody says, oh, you have no idea, oh my God, this liquid gold is delicious, it's that, and it does this and this and this. Now you're going to read. If that's what you're in the market for, you're going to read. So whatever your space is, and whatever your offering is, offer it out with a curiosity post. So go ahead this weekend, frame your curiosity post. What is it that you want me to know about what you have? You have to, without giving me the entire scoop, but with the bringing my grabbing my attention. So I want to learn more, right? For example, wow, I just tried the new belly blaster, and it really does taste like dessert, tastes like jelly. What? What is that? Somebody's gonna be like, I want to know about this belly blaster, because in the health and wellness space, in the weight loss industry, everybody just have to want to lose that belly fat. So if you're in the market looking for something to bust that gut, then that's something you're gonna check into, right? And so when you do these things, it catches your attention. So curiosity, my friends, is just one of those things we want to incorporate in our posts. They say curiosity kills a cat. Yeah, because the cat keep wanting to find out, gonna keep going. So in your writings, you will need to create that. So when folks take a look at what we have, they want to keep going. Like you put your selfie out there, and you do a short video clip, and you do say something, and people are like, oh, that's what she looks like. Oh, that's what she's using. Oh, that's her grays. Whatever it is, I'm like, oh, these are my. Somebody asked me one day, what kind of highlights did you use? And I smiled. I said, oh, these are my natural highlights. And the person laughed. So people feel like I use highlights, and these are my natural grays. I love my grays. Not everybody like my grays. Now that's kind of a controversial, but that's just me. You have to be unique, and if that's what you like, that's what you stand for. I stand up for my grays. Okay, so my friends, it is Friday. It's been a long one, but I want you to go out there and write some curiosity posts. Put them out there on your pages and see how it works for you. Curiosity posts. One strategy that you should, I'm suggesting that you incorporate that in your writing, in your post, whether it's in your reels, in your live videos, whatever. So people want to know more. So continue to follow me here at Yvette Guerrero Online. And if you really, really want to know more about how I got to this point and learning all these things and doing all these things, I will drop a link in the comments below. Then you can go ahead, it's free, get your free stuff. If you want to do more, just keep providing the information so you can get more details. Okay, my friends, have a wonderful weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. Yes, my shirt is Dubai because I went there, and somebody gave me this shirt, and I love it. Okay, take care of yourself, and I will see you on Monday for Monday's Mindset. Have a fantastic weekend. And, whatever you do, I'm going to do mine. Enjoy yourself. All right. Bye bye.